Well, yeah, 41 seconds. You probably go to the goal because by the time you get close, it's going to be 20 seconds. Once again. Nice play there, Camelot. Help him out. Duart.
Plenty of time for the Whalers. 25 seconds.
Go to the goal here, Darian. Okay. 21 seconds. Who else is out here?
Bad pass.
Nice idea, Darian. That's all right. 11 seconds left. You know, Nantucket.
Norwell's going to get a shot off. They got the time. Oh, wait a minute. That's close. That is close. He's calling it a goal.
Oh, boy.
He's calling it a goal.
That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate.
Unbelievable. The horn sounded, Rick, before the ball went in the net, because I could see the shot. I thought he got the shot off one time, but then I heard the horn.
Yeah. The horn definitely sounded. The horn most definitely sounded. In the college game now, if the ball's out of your stick, it counts, similar to basketball. I don't even
Okay, that was my next question. So it's like the basketball rule. As long as
in the NCAA, I'm not sure what the high school rule is.
If the high school rule is the same as that, then it's a goal, because the shot was taken before the final tenth of a second ticked off.
They're not taking this. Okay, I'm staying corrected.
They are taking it away.
Well, look, it's pretty obvious that the other officials were closer to the horn end. They heard the horn. They had a better look. And, you know, I think Bernie called the goal, but he wasn't the closest official to the horn.
All right, so, you know, but it doesn't mean that...
With the high school, see...
But no, here's what I'm going to say. It doesn't mean that the horn was blown at the right time. The horn is being blown by a human being who could be a second or two early or a second or two left. So the horn is not official. The horn does not react as it goes to 0-0.
Right. But one official, especially in a three-man crew, should be watching the scoreboard.
Now you talked about basketball. In the NBA, when it goes to 0-0, the horn goes off automatically.
Right.
It's not happening here. A human being is making that horn sound with their hand, so it doesn't line up with the 0-0 on the clock.
Right. And you know, that's one of those things. I think, you know, okay, we have 12 minutes to go here, and it's anybody's game. 7-6 to Norwell. The one factor that's going to come into play here now, Nantucket's got to get their heads up, as they have all day, and just say, hey, we can beat these guys. They've done it before. They've beaten Nantucket 4 times in a row, going back to 2001 or 2000. So we don't play them that often. It's often in the tournament, but we're 4-1 against them over all time.
Okay, it's obvious to say that Nantucket got the break on the goal being taken away. But who gets fired up more, Nantucket or Norwell?
Well, I think Norwell was confident at the end, and they're a confident team, and we should be too. I think that if both teams play, you know, smart lacrosse and play their best, you have to say Norwell has a little bit of an edge because of their depth. But of course, the Whalers are at home, so we'll see.
The scorer's table down there is signaling that the refs got the call right. So they feel confident that the shot was taken after it went to 0-0 on the clock.
Yeah, and you know, you look at it, you know, I mean, Darian made a nice look to Terrain on that last play. Terrain gets that ball, it's a whole other thing. So it's not as though Norwell can be saying to themselves, hey, we're dominant, we deserve that goal. That was a... Now, don't swing at sticks here, Austin. You want to play defense with 2 hands on your stick. Over the years, there have been a few superstars that you can, if I can remember, that play good defense with 1 hand. But generally speaking, play defense with 2 hands on your stick at all times. Norwell, patient with the ball. Ty Studley, number 11. Cam Millette playing defense behind the goal. He's having a good game. He's had a good season. Our close defense is, you know, it's probably 1 and 1A as far as... Now, going over the head here, that's not what we want. We don't need the ball here. Don't go over the head. Nice check there, though. Don't push him. They're going to call for a push. I thought that was a little marginal.
What did you think about Yale winning the NCAAs this year? That seems unreal to me.
Well, they very deservedly so. I mean, you know, when you hear Ivy League and lacrosse, you kind of think, oh, gee, finesse. Yale is a tough physical team. I mean, definitely the most physical team in the tournament. Nice pickup by O'Keefe. Uh-oh. Get it.
That's a push.
That's a push. Okay, good call. Good call, Dick. So you're learning your lacrosse here. I remember when you didn't know a thing.
A push is a push, no matter what sport you're in. That was a push.
That was a push.
You could be playing golf and it's a push.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with Sam O'Keefe. I mean, you know, freshman, you know, he's played some youth lacrosse, but to come up here, he's in a tournament game, he's not afraid. That's really impressive.
The crowd is picked up here. They've got a nice crowd, and they're really into the game right now. They helped make that call over there. That's why I knew it was a push.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's nice to see. I mean, honestly, I'd like to see this kind of crowd at every game. I mean, this is a great sport, and, you know, I know sometimes during the week it's hard to get out here in the cold weather, but these kids deserve this support. Sometimes everybody in Nantucket's so busy working they forget what's important, you know?
Well, you mentioned the cold weather. That's
one thing.
That's a down factor right there.
Yeah, not everybody loves lacrosse as much as I do.
You want to sit in the couch next to your wood-burning stove, or you want to go out and freeze your tootsies off watching the lacrosse
Alex
game?
Ball brings it up behind, goes to his right. He's going to be doubled right away. Here, he's got to move the ball here. He's got a double team. He can come back now, though. Nice play, Alex.
Alex Small ties it up. Woo! So when the going gets tough, the senior steps up, and that's what you need, leadership at this time of the game.
Well, you know, he had that nice face dodge earlier in the third quarter, and now this play, you know, he's having a great game. He's had a great year.
So 9:44 to go in this game, 7-7. Okay, tell us about overtime, Rick. Certainly a possibility coming into this one.
Yeah, there'll just be overtime periods, sudden death until somebody comes out ahead. Each team gets one timeout per overtime period.
The clock, the overtime period will be how long? Will it be the 12 minutes or will they 4 minutes? They'll keep playing 4-minute periods?
Yep, with one timeout per team
each. One timeout per team.
Okay, Nantucket, you know, it's way too early in this game to start thinking about the end of the game. There's 9 minutes left. Play good defense. Communicate. Play with your feet and your body. Don't chase with your sticks, and things will take care of themselves. They don't need to get the ball back and be in a big hurry. There could be 2 or 3 more lead changes in this game, Dick. If you start playing too aggressively, that's when you get yourself in trouble.
Well, a 6 seed at a 2 seed.
And Norwell throws it away. Almost. Oh, good call, sir. The kid stepped on the line. Karen would like to bring it on. Now, Keegan Downey's going to have to be activated. Keegan should come out of the crease here. Nice look there. Nice look. I'll tell you, that was a really pretty look by Roulette. That was alert. For the, Nantucket with two juniors and a sophomore close to fence. Nice take. Nice.
Duart put it right where he wanted. The goalie made a good save.
Yep. It's oddly enough, even with their depth, I think Norwell appears to be a little more tired than Nantucket.
They are.
Nice take. And of course, that's also by virtue of the fact that Norwell plays extremely aggressive defense. And even if you have 6 guys out there, you get tired. Okay.
Nantucket had the early speed. Norwell had the energy, but now Nantucket's got the energy back in there.
Nantucket's got to be smart here. Don't let him get behind you. Okay, just number up and get in. Okay, watch the cutter here, number 4, Owen. Owen West has got to stay between number 4. Number 4 is a key player here for them. He's that guy that's, he doesn't have the ball in his stick a lot, but he's getting open on the backside. We've got to watch out for that. He's their only natural lefty, it would appear, so it's just natural. He's going to be, planting himself in that backside, looking to get open. Ben Labardi playing defense here against number 26, Bell. Now, Bell's listed as an attackman, and we're covering him with a short stick right now. We might want to slide early there. As I said, and I'm not picking on Owen, but we have to be more aware of number 4. He is the key to the castle right now on that backside. We really should be, even if we don't slide from him, You can always slide from the crease. Now, we're going to need a 2 slide if Owen goes. It's going to be Willett. Uh-oh.
Too easy. Too easy. What? Tell us the name of that play.
Well, basically, they drew a slide. We slid cross crease to the lefty, and he just flicked it over to. We didn't. I think Joel McVicker got a little crossed up there. Didn't know the guy was behind him. Look, that's as I said before, Dick. There's 7:27. There's a lot of time left, and there could be a lot going on in the rest of this game. It could go lopsided either way. It could go, it could be neck and neck right down to the wire. Well, we'll see.
Let's go, White. Let's go, White.
This is definitely the most pressure Nantucket's been under all season. That's for sure. Win or go home against a really good team.
Well, Nantucket's probably the toughest opponent that I can remember off the top of my head, North Reading. They split with them, but North Reading get bounced out in the second round up there in the north.
Well, that's a Division II team. I think it's so important right now that Nantucket realize, nice play. That is not a foul. That's a horrible call. That's a horrible, horrible call, sir. That was not a foul. He didn't line him up. He didn't hit him high. He gave him a nice legal body check in the chest. But Dick, I think because of what's happened in football.
I think they called that because I don't think he was looking at him. And as you're making the point of the injury aspect in the football.
They will call it more often if the ball's out of your stick, as it was that time. But that was, I'll tell you one thing, 10 years ago, that would not have been a penalty. They are really, you see it in college too. They're calling things they never used to call. And to some degree with good reason, because you don't want to, I think football is on the horizon for a lot of litigation, they're already there.
All right, Nantucket's got a tough minute here, trying to keep Norwell from scoring. Power play Norwell. Power play brought to you by the Seagrill Restaurant.
Okay. Owen West, watch number 4 cutting here. Here he comes. Number 4 is wide open. Skip pass. Here's a shot. Oh.
Momentum swing big. As I made the point of Norwell losing that goal on the final second of the third period. Who was going to come out more angrier? And at first I thought it was Nantucket as they tied it up 7-7. But Norwell is playing real angry right now.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of focus and they're moving the ball well. Nantucket is just, I think our close defense is a little tired. They haven't seen this style of lacrosse before necessarily. Cam Bartlett's on it. Come on, Cam. Help him out, attack. Well, I tell you, Nantucket's attack kind of fell down there. They needed to help out, and they didn't. And there's, can't let that guy catch that pass in transition. Okay, Nantucket's really got to, bend their back here and stop the flow. 6:30 left.
Stop the bleeding. Can't give up another one here too quickly.
Nice play. There you go. I might call timeout here, Coach. Yep. Yep, that's not surprising there. Good call, Coach. You don't necessarily like to use timeouts to save possessions too often, especially when you're going down the stretch, but that was one where you really needed that possession. Now it's key for Nantucket to come out and play smart out of this timeout. One of the worst things that can happen to you, and I remember it happened, it happens. You call a timeout, you emphasize what to do and what not to do. You come out of the timeout, the kid takes an ill-advised shot right away. Be smart. Don't be in a hurry. There's plenty of time left.
Well, you're down 2, and the next goal is huge. You make it a 1-goal game, but if Norwell gets the next goal, they go up by 3, and then the clock becomes a big factor if Norwell gets a 3-goal lead.
Well, particularly in light of the fact that Nantucket's struggling at the face-off X today.
This timeout brought to us by Congdon & Coleman Insurance, specializing in personal commercial lines of insurance, auto, home, marine business. Down to 57 Main Street, Congdon & Coleman established 1931. Were they playing lacrosse in 1931?
Oh yeah, they were playing lacrosse.
Colleges have teams. Back then.
Prep schools had teams back then.
I was a city kid, brought up in Cambridge. Yep. Never really heard the word lacrosse. Every once in a while, a Bruins guy, you know, would say he's going back to Canada and playing lacrosse in the summers.
Oh, no.
The only time I heard the word.
Where I'm from, it's all you do. I mean, my college coach was captain of the 1932 Olympic team.
Well, my point is, okay, in the 50s, were Massachusetts colleges playing lacrosse, and I just didn't hear about it.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, no. You know,
it wasn't well publicized.
And probably the only public school that was playing was UMass. But then again, they might have been the only public school in Massachusetts in the 50s.
All right, Nantucket needs a goal here. Let's see if they can get one.
Terrain moves it along to Alex. Nice take, Alex. Back it up. Boy, we almost didn't back that one up. When you see your teammate taking a shot there, you've got to start running toward that line. We kind of dodged a bullet there, Ben. Okay, here comes Sam O'Keefe. He's not afraid. Uh-oh, he runs into a crowd. Not necessarily, you know, the play we wanted there for sure, but okay. Now, Four's not going to dodge. He's a reactor player. You have your initiators and your reactors. He's waiting to plant himself on that backside and receive a pass for a left-handed shot. Owen's got to keep his head on a swivel and be aware that if he slides, he's got to talk to, right now it would be McVicker, about being a two-slide.
Well, when no one gets the ball like that, their first look is for a fast break goal, and if it's not there, then they settle it down. But they'll take that fast break if it's there.
Oh, sure. Well, Nantucket has to be careful making these desperation checks now. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, hit the post.
That was, once again, we've got to be more alert of where number 4 is.
5 minutes straight up here. Nantucket needs a defensive stand.
Once again, he's just going to move it along, but we got to be alert to him cutting from the backside. And they know it's there. That's what they're looking for, Dick. They're trying to draw Owen West to the middle side. Once again, they're going to call that. You know, well, they bought that foul, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, Dick, I think that might be trouble.
That's the nail starting to go into the coffin. The penalty will be called off, but all of a sudden,
I'm not sure about that penalty being called off. That might have been.
Norwell has their second 3-goal lead. It couldn't have come at a worse time. 4:26 to go in this game. Nantucket can score 3 goals in 4:26. That's not the question. But right now, Norwell has all the momentum going in their favor.
Well, they got us for a hold, Dick, so it will be called off. I thought it might have been unnecessary. Got him a little high, but you know.
The penalty is still going to be in effect?
No, it's not.
Gone. Yeah. Okay.
It was a hold. I thought it might have been a high check. You know, I think Nantucket's got to be really aware of the personnel on the field right now. I think they might want to put their best offensive players out there because they're all good defenders as well. You know, they might want to put Darian Duarte down at attack and get Alex on the field because they need those offensive sticks out there with 4:26 left. But anyway, they're going with their standard regular face-off team, except Bartlett's going to take the face-off and flip-flop with Austin.
Fan with a fan.
You know, nice play there. Nantucket does have to start going for it. I mean, ball's loose. Come on, Whalers. Well, maybe a little too unselfish by Terrain that time. You know, he's been really the key to Nantucket's offense all game, obviously. There have been some other contributions, but he's really the guy who's, you know, got things going. And he's got a great future ahead of him in this sport. You know, 2 more years, and certainly a college player if he chooses to be. They're going to bleed the clock right here, Dick. There's no doubt about that. They're going to make Nantucket double them.
They can do it very easily because they're a great passing club.
Yeah, and they double it here. Yeah. They're up outside. Keegan's got to come up again. Don't be tentative, Keegan. You got to run up the field. Okay, here we go. Go, Darian. Ball's on the ground again. Check.
Oh, wow.
Now, I didn't see who initiated that, Dick. Was that them?
21.
Okay, so that's going to be against Norwell.
20, I can't see the number. 22, I think.
20 well, that was kind of a punt play, to be honest with you. It's nice that he goes after Spencer.
Well, you got two of them there.
Yeah,
They were crossing.
Yeah. Well, you're winning by 3 goals, and you're trying to, not only was it kind of not the most sportsmanlike. Good, he locked it in.
2 minutes.
It's locked in, Dick. With
that's big. That's big.
With 2:53 to go, Nantucket right now.
The Norwell coach has to be furious that his player did that.
That kid would not be playing much in the next game. I'll tell you, that was unbelievable. But Nantucket's got to make something happen.
Okay, explain to our viewers what the 2-minute locked in means, Rick.
Well, in an egregious, blatant foul like that, with an intent to harm, which the ref called it, they'll lock the penalty in, which means if Nantucket scores, the Norwell player remains in the penalty box, and they'll face it off a man down.
So Nantucket will have a man advantage for the next 2 minutes, no matter how many goals they get.
Exactly.
So that's huge. That's huge. That's about the only way that you could fathom Nantucket having a chance to win this game at the way it was going.
Well, that's exactly right. But it's just a lot of it's psychological too, Dick. I mean, suddenly you get something here, and suddenly it's a 2-goal game, which is just feels a lot different than a 3-goal game. You're in a 2-goal situation. You're kind of looking over the edge a little more. 3 goals, it seems like it's a lot to do. Coach Gamble is an excellent offensive strategist. He runs the offense for the Whalers. Assistant coach Corey Gamble. He's been he helped me out with the team in 2009. Did a great job. Back this year, he's a really experienced lacrosse coach. Has a great way with the kids, and of course, same has to be said for Coach Aloisi, who's just done a phenomenal job with this team since taking over under kind of adverse circumstances, really in 2013. I think Sam is multiple-time Coach of the Year. He's had a number of kids go on to play in college. Coach Marsh Chambers, of course, was with him for a few years, and now Coach Gamble, as well as Coach Holmes and Coach Shaw.
Okay, this 2-minute power play for the Whalers brought to you by Don Allen Auto Center, servicing all makes and models, customer shuttle service, quick lane, no appointments needed, state inspections. Don Allen Auto Center. Check out the new vehicles at Don Allen. All right, a big penalty against Norwell gives the Whalers a little hope, and you say a little hope, they're still down 3. They got to get the ball in the net.
What are the Whalers going to do here? They might actually run a little bit of a settled even play philosophy here, just because they've had so much success. They have a long stick on matched up with terrain. Ball's batted down. And that's a tough play for Nantucket. Spencer West comes up with it. They called a push, gave it to Nantucket. Spencer West has had a lot of key ground balls this year, and I'm sure he's going to have a great senior campaign as well. He used to play football too. He's a tough kid.
He is a tough kid.
Tell you, okay.
Ooh, that could have been another penalty.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Nantucket's going to take a shot here.
No, I hate to say it because it's not. That's a push. Okay, Keegan, come out of the goal and get this. Uh-oh. We needed to win that race to the ball, and we didn't. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see them call a timeout here. Nice wrap check there, Joel, but they got a double here. They have to double, Dick. Hate to say it.
Well, down to a minute 30. Nantucket's not taking advantage of the power play at all. Because they technically got no shots off when they had the ball.
No, I think, that's a push.
There's a push.
It's a play on, though. Come on, Terrain.
Terrain Terrain had no energy to get that shot off.
No, you can see there's a little fatigue here naturally. But they have to keep it in now. Well, they maybe not when they're perhaps not when they're man down. They've changed that rule so many times, Dick. They're going to call that. Okay, so they get Cam Willett for a hold.
We're going to go with our 3 stars here in a moment. So I got my 3 stars, Rick. When you got yours, let me know. We'll do it.
Yeah, you go first, Dick.
I'm going to give my number 3 star to Cam Bartlett. Long stick, tough all day. My number 2 star to Burton, who got the wheels rolling early with his speed. And my number 1 star is going to go to the senior, Alex Small, who I thought brought Nantucket back in a position to win this game, but Norwell has just proven to be too strong.
You know, I'd agree with you pretty much, Dick. You know, certainly Burton and Small had outstanding games today, and I have to say, you know, I thought Keegan Downey had a real good game. He didn't let up any soft goals. Directed the defense well, and really adjusted to that tough ride really well. And he's had a great year. So my 3rd star is going to go to Keegan.
So Norwell comes into the tournament 6th seed, kind of high I thought, with a 9-9 record, but we talked to the coach beforehand. They played a lot of D1 schools.
Yeah, you know, I've said it before, in lacrosse, people put way too much emphasis on what division you are. You know, you look at Hingham, who's a Division II team. They're one of the best in the state. Duxbury should be Division II. They might be the best in the state. So it's not always what division you are, it's how well you're coached, how good your youth team is. But this Whalers team had a fine season this year, gave Norwell all they could handle, and I think Norwell's going to, you know, against Cohasset, most likely I think it's going to be a really interesting game to follow.
They'll get their chance to go back at Cohasset. They did lose to them early. I don't know if they played them once or twice, but they did lose to Cohasset. Cohasset game is probably getting over right now with a 4 o'clock start. I believe it was against Bishop Stang, but Cohasset, the 1 seed, will certainly. That won't be a home field, will it?
That'll be a neutral site.
Neutral site. Today's Tuesday. Do you think they'll wait till Saturday or that, or do you think they'll play it Thursday?
I bet they'll play it Friday.
They'll play it Friday. So
you know,
got to give your hat off to Norwell, though. They came in here today and they played a tough game.
Yeah, you know something? I'll tell you, Nantucket. I'm not going to lie about it. When I saw that devastation that they laid on Hull, I thought, boy, Hull's not that strong, but you know, I thought this might be a real problem for the Whalers, and it could have gone either way. And the Whalers can hold their heads high. They had a great season, and they playing against a not too challenging league, to put it mildly. They have played really well against the tougher teams. So congratulations, Whalers, on another great season. And Dick, thanks a lot, and Gino, you're not here, but thanks for having me do this, and Harry, great job.
This is Dick Herman saying thanks to Rick, thanks to Harry for the game they did today. Remember to put a smile on your face each and every day, Harry, even if you're laughing at yourself. Well, the Whalers season's over, so we can't say go Whalers, but the Red Sox are still alive, so we can say go Red Sox.
Yeah, good.